Welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf course season a year. Today it's Monday, 18th of August 2025. I'm back up in Scotland after a couple of months. I'll be going up to the Highlands tomorrow, doing a wee bit of filming for the golf pairs events and Mizuno golf pairs events. Today I'm staying in Glasgow tonight, more specifically Paisley, and I've come to a course I've not played here. This is Ralston or Ralston, whatever way you want to call it. You can call it both. I'll probably just keep calling it Ralston, that's what the locals say. This is going to be course number 88 this year. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 88 of 2025. It's Ralston Golf Club. On the tee, the man watching his favourite golfer, Super Bob McIntyre. Finished second last night, unfortunately, in the BMW. What a superb golf player from Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy! Opener at Ralston, 355 yards. Looks as if it's going to go up to the left there. Quite a steep rise up to the green. And a nice tee shot. Very difficult to hold it in the fairway because of the slope. And in the dry weather, it's not going to hold. Here we go on the right hand side. And a big shot up. The green's away up in the sky there. Just in front of the trees. A big run off to the right hand side. We don't want to go there. And the top of the hill is the first green. I've made a wee bit of a mess of my shots trying to get on here. Rather nice view. It's the back of the first green. Over the village. Campsie Hill's away over there. And the second hole at Ralston, 437 yards. Big elevated tee, way down. Looks like it's crossing one of the other greens there. Down on the second fairway. And right in the middle, still a fair distance to the pin. And again the green kind of on a plateau there, rising up, little bank before it. You've got a bunker to the right hand side, a wee bit humpy bumpy this fairway. Closer look at the second green. I struggle to reach those ones over 400 yards, I'm not a big hitter. We're about 40 yards short, a little bump and run up to the green there.
And moving on to the third hole at Ralston, 344 yards par 4. It's a green away up to the left. And that's the one you play over when you take your tee shot at the second.
Short again in two. Lost sight of the ball. Still rising up to green. Again about 40 yards short. Bunkers either side. Fourth hole at Ralston. 354 yards, par 4. A very slopey fairway. Left to right there. Got to watch where we're on the right hand side. So you can try hitting it up to the left. Let it roll down the hill. I think it might dogleg slightly to the left further down. I ended up on the right hand side of the fairway at the fourth, and now we can see the pin up there, and the green is another plateau green with a big roll off to the right hand side. Again, you need to approach from the left. I've got an uphill one for the fifth, 303 yards, rising up straight according to the board, up past that little tree in the middle, up on the fifth fairway. And it keeps rising all the way to the pin there. You see it in between the trees. Here's the fifth green. Not a very good approach shot, just a bit short again to the right. Bunker to the right. I don't know what that green is over there. Number 6 at Ralston, 346 yards. A straight one. Just keep it in between the trees. Left side of the fairway at 6. View down to the green, slight fade to the right, and the green at 6. Again, bunkers either side. Lovely shaped greens. course is in superb condition, really well looked after. First day par 3s here at Ralston, 191 yards, into the breeze, elevated tee, down we go, bunkers in the front left there, green the right hand side. And a very nice green here at 7th at par 3, there's the bunkers to the left. Unfortunately, one at the front, caught my ball there, tricky shot out. And the 8th hole at Ralston, 361 yards, par 4, rising up the hill, straight according to the board, par at stroke index 1. We've got the new feature, can I par the stroke index 1? So, not succeeded yet since I started it. Well, I hit what I thought was a decent drive on the 8th, but the hill soon saps it up so it doesn't go too far. Still slightly rising now, that's a long way away though. Yeah, I can see why it's stroke index 1 now. Bunker on the left hand side, narrow entrance to the green. Well, a couple of decent hits now at the stroke index 1 8th hole. What away? Oh, about 40 yards away. See if we can get a wee bump and run up and down for the par. Oh, I'm on the green for 3, right at the back of the green. As I look from the side, about a 10 footer for the par, 11 foot maybe. Well, that's a terrible putt for the par, put about 5 feet past the slope there, so no par at the stroke index 1 this time. Ending the first half with a par 3 at 132 yards. Big bunker in front, slight rise up to the pin. You see the green there, but the pin's tucked away behind that tree, so you need to be able to draw one really. Oh dear, that's not for me then. Well, never mind drawing the ball, I just played it over the tree on the left hand side. Smithy ball on that dance floor. Oh, it's a tricky putt though, I'm a good 20 foot away. Slightly down the hill, I'm right at the back of the green. End the first half here at Ralston. Smithy against the golf course. Well, par at the last. It's brought me back to 3 over my handicap. So, it's just the distances catching me out today. Not playing that great. We move on to 10th hole, 483 yards, par 5. A downhiller, slightly elevated tee and just gradually down the hill. Down to the bottom, a straight one. And 2 good tips at the par 5 10. Not too difficult an approach, he says before he plays his shot. Little bunker at the right hand side. On the green at the 10th, third shot in, on the dance floor, birdie opportunity. So I've got about 16 feet there. 11th at Ralston, par 3, 168 yards. Slightly down the hill, slightly into a breeze now. And a big bunker right at the front there. There's another one, right and left, surrounded by bunkers this hole. A shorter par 4 for the 12th hole at Ralston, 297 yards, par 4. Looks straight, but on the board it says it's kind of zigzagging, so might go to the left further down. View down to the green, you can only see the top part of the pin at 12. There's a big marker behind the green there. And here's the green at 12. I'm in the bunker to the right. Nice backdrop. The 13th hole at Ralston, and it's the last of par 3s, 141. Again slightly down the hill, and again guarded very closely by some big bunkers down there. Well, it's another par 3 where I've hit the green. Smithy ball there, it's gone past. Again I've got another 20 footer, not close enough for the birdie I don't think. 14th hole, 348 yards. Flat for the tee shot, then it's rising up to the green there, some fairway bunkers there. On a fairway at 14, now looking uphill to the green. And the 15th at Ralston, first of 2 consecutive par 5s, this one's 470. That's going to dogleg down to the right, slightly downhill for most of the hole. And after 2 shots at the par 5 15, there's a pin down there. Again, not too distant, should be able to hit it. I hit the ball properly. Bunker to the right, bunker to the left. That's the dog leg opened out. Just come down to the green, some deer running across. 1, 2, 3. There they go. Back to back par 5s at Ralston. This one's a shorter one at 454. That's going to dog leg to the left. A little stream running across at the front there. I think it might rise up the hill a wee bit. Played 2 at the 16th, this par 5. Just stopped short of the ditch that runs across for the second shot, and here it goes uphill now, up to the pin up there. On the 17th at Ralston, 302 yards, playing up the hill, sloping fairway. And this is one, I know the green sits next to an adjacent green on the front nine. Fairway at 17, and it plays up to the left of that big tree sitting in the middle there. I wasn't quite sure where the green was, had to go up for a wee look. I just come up to the 17th green, thought I played a lovely shot up. I didn't see that bunker front left. Thought it was going to bounce in nicely, but not to be. I'm in the bunker. A lot of roll-offs further back in the green. Well, we come way up the hill at the first, and we're going way down the hill back to Clubhouse for the 18th. A lovely hole, 309 yards, par 4. Lovely views across there. Again over at the Campsie Hills. Way up across the River Clyde, up towards Loch Lomond, away up in the distance. Smithy against the golf course. I'm still 3 shots behind, so it's going to be a game at the golf course no matter what I do in the last. And the tee shot rolling down the sloping fairway to the left hand side of the fairway, and a shot to the green. You can see a bunker on the right, you can see a pond. Oh, there's the fountain started again to the left. Very nice finishing hole. Just getting down to the green. Lovely second shot from me. It's left me with a birdie putt, about 9-10 foot. That's me finishing 18 at Ralston, or Ralston if you want to call it that. Smithy against the golf course. Well, a par at last meant it was only 2 shots behind my handicap. Oh, the course. I'll tell you what, another big shout out to the greenkeepers here. Oh, super job. Tell you what, the fairways are like carpets. Get wee bits because of the sunny weather, it's going to dry out a wee bit, but nearly all of it, as I said, like a smooth green carpet. Tee boxes, the course is just quality. The greens itself, they've just been aerated after the club championships on Saturday. It's not really affecting the putts, it's just slight aeration. Very good layout as well, and the first takes you away up onto the higher part of the course, 18th takes you back down. Now we've got a few holes in the front nine that are on the lower part, most of them are on the higher part in the back nine. You do see a wee bit where you think, oh, it's going to be a wee bit up and down tree lined in the middle, but the routing makes sure it's not like that at all. Takes you in and out. Yeah, really good layout. So I have to say, this one's like numerous courses around the Glasgow area. There's so many very good private members clubs. They're always in really good condition and very good courses and kind of go under the radar. And if I extend that a wee bit to Renfrewshire, that's one of my favourite counties. There's so many hidden gems. People will never see Renfrewshire as one of the top counties, but oh, you can go around the coast in Renfrewshire, along the Clyde coast, and then even inland with all the moorland ones. There's some tremendous courses, and this is another very good course in Renfrewshire. So for me, this is going to be an 8 out of 10 for Ralston. I'm heading up to the Highlands tomorrow, hopefully taking a course on the way up, so I'll catch you in the next one.